Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment.
Well, this is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Now here's Clark. The tray. Rebound New York.
Here's Phoebish.
Pass to Cloud. Jones outside. Stewart with the ball. Ionescu right side. 5 on the clock. Cloud. She's covered by Cloud. Now the Fever moving it up. Clark with it. And here's Cunningham. Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
Howard inside. Stewart's there. Howard can't get it to go. And it's New York's ball. Pass to Ionescu. Cloud outside. Fires top of the key. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now here's Clark. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
So it's Indiana now. Searching for their first points of the game. Cans it from downtown.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness leads to the bucket.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Three-pointer. Howard with the rebound.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Free throw missing.
And the two-way game of Howard is impressive. A legitimate offensive threat who also defends with tenacity.
And she ends up missing both free throws.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Now here's Boston.
And stolen by Ionescu. Outside Stewart. Six to shoot. Natasha Cloud from outside. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Inside. Here's Howard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, you simply have to be aware of Natasha Howard inside. When she gets in position, she usually doesn't miss.
Here's Stewart. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Team foul. It's on Aaliyah Boston.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
The first one falls.
The talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Boston outside. Cunningham.
Clark outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Liberty.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Phoebish.
Outside Stewart. Outside for Cloud. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Clark outside. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Back to Ionescu. Now Cloud. The 3. Howard with the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Clark outside.
Boston sets a screen.
To the inside. Stolen by Jones. One-on-one fast break.
Here's Phoebish.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Natasha Howard. Pass to Mitchell. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
Back to Cloud. Down low. A nice shot by Stewart.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy 2.
Mitchell outside.
Pass to Boston.
Now here's Clark. She's covered closely. Yep, count it.
Great communication between teammates there.
New York in the lead.
Well, New York won that 2020 lottery. Their prize, man, it was a great one. Sabrina Ionescu.
Well, she was the first piece, right? And she endured some tough times. But her talent and overall play helped attract Breanna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and other key players.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here is Ionescu. Lets it go. The Fever pull it in.
Outside Cunningham.
Clark outside.
Boston.
Covered by Ionescu. In her first shot attempt.
Boston with the bucket.
Now Ionescu. Outside Stewart. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
It's over when Stewart can catch and shoot. With her pure J, that's just too easy.
Mitchell outside, and the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and she is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Ionescu. Solidly the screen. Pulls up.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Sometimes she could hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her, not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Now here's Mitchell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. She gets it in there.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Here's Ionescu. Pass to Burke. Tries a three. Tasha Howard pulls it in. The Fever trailing. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Howard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now here's Ionescu. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Did you see how deep that shot was? There are truly no limits to what Ionescu can do out there.
Pass to Boston.
Howard with the ball. To the middle. Here's Bonner. Yes, it's good.
Not afraid to do work in the trenches. Bonner has a nice touch around the rim.
Outside Stewart. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. Mitchell outside. DeWanna Bonner for three.
Rebounded by Phoebish.
We can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Here's Stewart. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
Number 1 overall pick in 2016, Breanna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you gotta love about Stewie, she's a flat-out winner at every single level.
Yeah, she led Connecticut to 4 consecutive national championships. She's won multiple gold medals, WNBA Finals MVP in 2018 and 2020. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me. She averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, she's just an incredible talent.
Now here's Sabal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And they pick up 2.
Little teardrop from Ionescu. You need this shot to excel in the WNBA as a point like Sabrina is.
Pass to Hole. Bonner outside. Picked by Dantas. 6 on the shot clock, and it's DeWanna Bonner with the 3.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 8. The 3. And Bonner pulls it down. Turner a screen. Fires the three. The rebound by the Liberty. And here's Burke. Ionescu. She's covered by Mitchell. Jones outside. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. Over Hole. Goes back up. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the
Third team.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
For the Liberty, Diora Savoli. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Fever making a change here. So she gets them both. Indiana with the ball. 6-point game. Caitlin Clark outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Here's Johannes. To the paint. Jones. Shoots over Dantas. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as she cans it at the buzzer.
Cool and collected and just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Liberty. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
New York in the lead. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Burke. Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. And here's Burke. For 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, she was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long-range shot.
Now here's Clark. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Here's Burke. 6-point lead. Jones. She's guarded by Dantas. Jones, no good.
Typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Inside, Dantas makes good use of her size. That's what allows her to get to her shot.
Down low. Solidly gets the bucket.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Bonner. She has 5. Pass to Dantas. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Now Burke. She's covered by Clark. Here's Savoli. Shoots the 3. Turner grabs the board. Indiana trailing. Clark outside. Pass to Dantas. Bonner with it. Clark from past the arc. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor.
A multi-talented player. I like when Bonner scans the floor and finds the open teammate.
New York calls timeout. Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, it's been great in the NBA. What I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Cloud. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Fever.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Pass to Dantas.
Here's Wallace.
This one for 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
So deadly in the pick and roll. Cloud can pass it out of this set, and she can score it too. A real dual threat point.
Dantas the screen. Juana Bonner drives in.
Liberty foul. Davis. First personal foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
At the line for the away team, Juana Bonner. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so she hits them both. Ionescu has it. She's got 8. Shoots. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And it's the Fever ball. They trail by 1. Clark, she's covered by Cloud. Pass to Bonner.
Cunningham.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. Again, the miss by the Fever. The drive by Ionescu. And that one drops.
Demonstrating how agile she is. Once Ionescu finds a lane, she rips through it like tissue paper.
You have to respect how Jonquel Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Now here's Cloud. She has 7. Pass to Ionescu. Beyond the arc.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Bonner with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Clark outside. Launches a 3.
Offensive board.
Dantas' shot is off.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's Ionescu. 10 points for her. And she's good on the 3 ball.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Now here's Clark. It's a three-point game. Takes the three. New York with the rebound. Now Ionescu. She's got 13. Sabali the screen. Ionescu misses.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Jones outside. Pass to Cloud. Back to Sabali. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Dantas outside. Bonner outside. To the left wing. The 19-foot shot. Shot's good by Clark.
Assisted.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's New York now. Ionescu outside. Three-pointer. And Clark pulls it down.
Yeah, I'll tell you, her three-point shot has looked pretty bad here in the second half. She's trying to shoot her way out of this slump, but I think she's got to give it a rest and try something else.
Now here's Bonner. 7 points in the game. Here's Cunningham. Here's Boston. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Dantas. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
A versatile and athletic player with a developed perimeter game, Jones is always a threat when she's out on the court.
Now here's Bonner. Clark outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Ionescu. 13 points in this game. Here's Sabali. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston. And she'll take her third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. She's off on the second. The Fever leading. To the inside. Here's Clark. And again, it's Indiana converting.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Sabali. Davis, Bonner defending. Davis with it. She's against Bonner. Ionescu outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go. New York, no good that time either. Mitchell outside. Now Bonner. Clark outside. That's good, and it's Dewana Bonner with the assist.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Bonner. Clark outside. Left side, Howard. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
She didn't luck into that one. She knew just where to be when the shot went up.
New York trailing here. Outside, Stewart. Over Howard. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The mid-range jumper, something I love to see. Stewart's game is multifaceted, and I'm really not surprised to see her knock that one down.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Fires from deep. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark drops in the tray.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
And here's Cloud. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu sinks the triple.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Clark with it. 33 points for her. From deep. She can't get that one to fall. And so it's a close wrap up the first half of play. Beaver ahead, up by 2. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
And so it's New York with it. Cloud outside. For the lead.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. One of the key cogs in Washington's 2019 title run, Natasha Cloud.
I mean, she was huge. The Mystics getting their first title with Cloud as the starting point guard. She's a bona fide clutch player, someone you want on the floor in big moments.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here is Stewart. Screen by Stewart. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. That one, no good. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Pass to Boston. Clark with it.
Screen by Howard. Lets it go from deep. And the fever hit again from deep.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Now Stewart. Ionescu. She's covered by Clark. Lets the three fly. And Sabrina Ionescu with the three.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. From downtown. The rebound by the Liberty. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jones right side. Cloud outside. Pass to Stewart. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Cloud outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. You guys see that?
Now here's Mitchell. He has 5. That's tipped.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Febish. She's guarded by Boston.
Pass to Jones. Stewart with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. For the tie. The putback.
She's a gritty player, guys. Even giving away some inches, she can still win the rebound battles.
And here's Boston.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
For the away team, Aaliyah, Boston. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. New York trailing here. Here's Cloud. She's got 10. Stewart with the screen. Here's Jones. The shot will not fall.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Pass to Clark. From the top of the key. Knocked loose. Ionescu outside. Now here's Cloud.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
And here's Indiana.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Clark. Let's go with a 3.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
New York calls timeout.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
And get a big round of applause for your commentators. This is your new Lynx squad. Make some noise.
On defense, the Fever. 6-point lead. Now Cloud. 10 points for her. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Howard with the rebound. Now here's Clark.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. The three ball. And another three for Indiana.
It's nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Now here is Ionescu. 21 points in the game. Hits it from three-point range.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Clark. 6-point game. Mitchell.
Outside Cunningham.
Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Cloud. Back to Stewart. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
An intelligent scorer like Stewart knows that points can come from anywhere. That's just beautiful teamwork.
Here's Clark. She's got 44. Mitchell outside. Clark covered by Ionescu.
Clark can't get it to go.
And so it's New York with it.
Pass to Ionescu.
Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark with it. Cloud picks her up. Clark outside. Mitchell outside. Howard. No good on the triple.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Cloud. Here's Ionescu. Jacks up a three. Here's Jones. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Natasha Howard.
As complete a player as they come, Jones has no problems hitting the glass hard, turning misses into makes.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
Now here's Boston.
She's got 5. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Ionescu outside. Pass to Berg.
Back to Ionescu.
Shot clock at 5. To the inside. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Now the Fever moving it up. Caitlin Clark outside. No good.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the boards.
Here's Febish.
Bonner defending. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. The bank shot, no good. The Fever with the lead. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's New York's ball. Here's Ionescu. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, you know, contact can't slow Ionescu down. She sticks with her inside shot and finishes strong.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
Here's Burke. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. For the lead. Stewart misses. Pass to Clark. Now Bonner. Mitchell outside.
Cunningham sets a screen.
And Kelsey Mitchell gets the 3.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Stewart.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu buries it from three-point range.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Now here's Boston.
He has 5. Back to Clark. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. The Liberty Trail.
And here's Burke.
Stewart.
She's guarded by Boston.
Screen by Stewart. Here's Burke. She's covered by Mitchell. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. She can't get it to go.
Boston with it.
Mitchell outside.
Pass to Cunningham.
Back to Mitchell. Clark. From the arc.
A rebound by Burke.
And the Liberty with possession here. Jones outside. Stewart. Kick by Jones. For the lead. And it's Stewart missing.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart.
Pass to Ionescu. Here's Febish.
Stewart. She's covered by Mitchell. Ionescu has it. Shoots it up. Here's Stewart. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
Clark outside. Over Ionescu. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Puts it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Liberty out in front. They lead by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Indiana with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Launches it. New York with the rebound.
switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
To the paint.
Sabali.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Here's Colson. She's covered by Cloud. Now Colson. Luana Bonner for three. Drills it from outside.
I like the assertive approach there. Bonner wasting no time shooting off the pass.
Pass to Harrison. It's tipped and stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Chalk up two right there. Here's Cloud. Now Burke. Now here's Ionescu. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Colson. Back to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Colson. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. And the Liberty with possession here. Trailing by 2. And Tasha Cloud from outside. Rebounded by the Fever. Up top Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Shot's good by Clark.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to Burke. Cloud. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Now Colson. Now here's Bonner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here is Ionescu. Back to Cloud. Shoots it. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Well, Cloud creates for everyone on the floor, including herself. She just finds a look and hits.
Bonner left side. Now here's Clark, covered by Ionescu. A nice shot by Bonner.
And another basket made. She scores in so many different ways. What makes Bonner a consistent scorer? If something isn't working, she can find another way to score.
Here's Burke. Pass to Cloud. Sabali the screen. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play. So both teams making some changes here.
Diora Sabali. Shooting 1.
It's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent, starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. They have arguably the best young core in the W.
Pass to Bonner. Now Hull. And here's Clark. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
And the technical free throw is good.
And the Liberty making a change here.
Of honor for 3. And Jones pulls it down. New York trailing here. Pass to Stewart. Cloud. She's covered by Clark. Now here's Cloud.
And here's Burke.
Bonner defending. Clock at 4. To tie it up.
Kept alive.
That's good by Jones.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Bonner outside. Pass to Hole. Back to Bonner. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Fever. Cloud outside. Jones with it. To take the lead. Shakes her. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D. The Fever trailing. Pass to Dantas.
Hole.
Back to Dantas. Bonner outside. Here's Cunningham. Over Stewart. Cunningham with the bucket. And here's Cloud. Left side, Stewart. Second chance shot, and she lays it in.
Well, you have to be aware of Stewart around the rim. She's just too good at attacking opponents' weak spots.
Pass to Hole. Now here's Bonner. Down low. Breonna Stewart with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Jones.
Here's Febish.
Over Cunningham.
Febish shot is off. Outside Cunningham.
And there the Fever with another bucket.
Can pretty much get any shot she wants out there. That speaks to Cunningham's offensive creativity.
Jones. No good there. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. Lexi Hole on the wing. To the paint. Dantas in the post. Guarded by Jones. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to Johannes. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Mitchell with it. Outside Howard. Pass to Boston. Now Clark, covered by Ionescu. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe.
Here's Phoebish.
Pass to Stewart. Ionescu. Stewart with the screen. Here's the three. And again, it's New York with a three.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Clark. Mitchell outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for
Assist from
Textbook.
Clark.
Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Stewart up top, guarded by Howard. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Up top, Cloud. Picked by Ionescu. Fires for three, and Natasha Cloud gets the three.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Clark. There's the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Cloud. Outside, Stewart puts up a three. Natasha Howard pulls it in. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Cloud. Now Clark.
Pass to Cunningham.
Inside.
Boston.
Covered by Ionescu. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive.
Back to Boston.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Well, it's been nip and tuck. Neither team's been able to really get an edge.
They're just going back and forth. It's been a nail biter.
A real joy to watch.
Now here's Cloud. Here's Ionescu. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
The bigger the moment, the more Ionescu wants the ball. The more she wants to take the shot. What a leader.
Ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Now here's Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Off target from the wing.
Well, after fighting back into it, had a chance there to tie it up.
But they've come this far. They're not going away now, trust me.
Picked by Jones. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And the three ball is good.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Now here's Clark.
Covered by Ionescu.
Now here's Clark. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu.
At the line for the away team, Caitlin Clark. 2 shots.
first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
Big time trip to the line, bringing this down to just a 1-possession game.
The shot. Misses the 3.
Outside Cunningham. Pass to Boston.
Ionescu. It's good. And that shot brings them within just 1.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here's Cloud. Steps back.
Vibish.
That one is off.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Clark outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 1. And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that will put them up 2. She can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they better execute every trip down the floor or their chances aren't looking too good.
Clark left side. Shot clock at 6. Howard pass to Mitchell. From deep. And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
And that'll wrap it up.